Hey Tim, I know that homeowners insurance is a huge expense, and a lot of people are going around and trying to shop for homeowners insurance, but that could be a risky business there. And so I know that you've got some tips for shopping for homeowners insurance. Would you mind sharing some with us?
Sure, homeowners insurance is beginning to be a pretty big expense now, but there are some things you need to be wary of when you shop for homeowners insurance. One thing is the deductible amount on the wind and hail coverage. You have separate deductibles for what is called all other perils, which is everything but a wind and hail claim, and then you have a deductible for wind and hail or hurricane. Now those deductibles are percentage deductibles. Like the normal is 2% of the value of the home that you're insuring. So using round numbers, if you had a $200,000 home and you had a 2% deductible, your deductible would be $4,000. What you have to be wary of is homeowners policies that have a 5 or 10% deductible. If you have a 10% deductible on a $200,000 home, that means you've got to pay the first $20,000 of a claim. That's going to save you maybe $300 or $400 a year, but it's not really a good savings because you're paying $16,000 more in deductible in this example, and that's not worth the $300 or $400 savings. Another thing you have to be wary of is sinkhole coverage, especially in Pinellas County. Pinellas County is one of the worst in the state of Florida for sinkholes. We have a lot of sinkhole claims in this county. A lot of policies will exclude sinkhole. If you can get the policy to include sinkhole, that's what you want to do. Again, it will cost you maybe $300 or $400 more to have a sinkhole coverage, but in the long run, it's going to be much better for you. Because if you do not have sinkhole coverage, you have what's called catastrophic ground collapse coverage. And what that means is they only pay if the sinkhole causes your house to be condemned. If your house is not condemned, they're not going to pay for the sinkhole claim. If you have regular sinkhole coverage, it pays whether there's any type of damage to the house caused by a sinkhole. Now, and then the third thing you got to be very wary of is replacement cost coverage for the contents of your house, for everything that you own inside the house that's not part of the house. Now, again, if you do not have replacement cost coverage, that means they'll deduct depreciation on your claim. And I'll give you a very good example of that. Say you have lightning strike your house, which is very common in the summertime here with all the thunderstorms we have. Say it hits your nice new big screen TV, it hits your surround sound system, your Bose surround sound system, and it knocks out your computer. Say you paid $2,500 for that TV 4 years ago, and you paid $1,500 for your Bose system 4 years ago, and then you have your computer, say it would only cost $500. So that's $4,500 worth of damage that you've had to those electronics. Now, if you do not have replacement costs, they'll deduct depreciation off of that. And when you look at 4 years depreciation off that TV and off that Bose system, chances are they're going to give you about $300 for the TV, they're going to give you $200 for the Bose system, and they're going to maybe give you $100 for the computer. So you're looking at $600 on a $4,500 claim. And if you have a $1,000 deductible, that means the insurance company doesn't have to pay anything because it's below your deductible. So without replacement cost coverage in that claim situation, you're going to get nothing. And again, this is a $300 or $400 savings on your homeowner's insurance if you don't have replacement costs. Now, if you do, now with that $1,000 deductible, they're going to replace these with like, kind, and quality. So basically, they're going to give you new for old, so you're going to get everything replaced. If you don't have replacement cost coverage, you're not going to get anything for it. And even if you look at magazines like Money Magazine, Kiplinger's, Fortune Magazine, Smart Money, all those type of consumer magazines, they will tell you that it is a good investment to buy replacement cost coverage on your homeowners, and it's a big mistake not to have it. So you want to make sure that you do have that coverage. You don't want to give the insurance company a license to basically steal from you in a claim situation. So those are things you got to be very aware of. Be aware of these things because you will get quotes with the higher deductibles, without the sinkhole, without the replacement cost coverage, and the insurance may be $1,000 cheaper than what you're paying, But what's going to happen is when you have a claim, you're going to have to lay out so much money out of your pocket, you're going to wonder why you ever bought the insurance in the first place. So it's better to pay a little bit more and get the coverage you need so that if you do have a claim, you will get paid for it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, and so that's a good reason to come into Patrons and let us help you with that, because
Yes.
you don't pay any more to have an insurance agent make sure you get all the coverage you need. So.
That's right. And we won't sell with the high deductibles, and we never sell a policy without replacement costs because it is so valuable to have.
Thank you so much, Tim.
You're welcome.